Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Skyman TV. Here, we tell it as it is. So if you are joining this channel for the first time, or if you have been our viewers, kindly take a minute and like this video and leave a comment, and we appreciate for your unwavering support. When William Samuel Ruto invited the Kenya National Union of Teachers and KUPPET at State House, Nairobi, last Thursday, he did not expect that they are not going to refuse what he was going to tell them. Indeed, he wanted them to support the 2023 Finance Bill. The information that we have gathered so far is that they totally told him off. They said there is no way they can betray the teachers. They said that the only thing that can make them support the 2023 Finance Bill is when the government increase the salaries of teachers by at least 20%, so that hata zile pesa zikiondolewa watakuwa na njia ambazo zinaweza zinaweza kuwafanya waongee au wasimame mbele ya walimu. And this is contrary to what court boss Francis Atwoli did. Unajua sasa Francis Atwoli is the one person who is actually supporting William Samoei Ruto because he has so much to defend. Lakini unapoangalia walimu wana chochote cha kuficha. Walimu ni watu ambao wamekuwa katika mikati ya mbele, katika mstari wa mbele kupigania haki zao na demokrasia. So kudos to KNUT and KUPPET for the way you represented the teachers and the way you stood very firm. So in this video, I want us to look at the reason why KNUT bosses and KUPPET refuse to agree with the president, refuse to support the president's 2023 financial bill. The first thing is that these leaders, KNUT and KUPPET, are battle hardened. Unlike Court 2 that has never fought for anything, KNUT fought for teachers for so many years. In fact, during Kibaki's time, teachers' salary were quadrupled truth be told. Because during Moi's time, they don't used to get anything. And the salaries used to be delayed. It is through the courtesy of KNUT that the teachers are enjoying their salaries today. Today, you find many teachers in driving good vehicles, nice houses, and many things. Their children in good schools because of the shenanigans of Atwoli. The civil servants have been left behind. Again, when you look at the doctors have also been left behind because they don't have a union that fight for them. And because most of the time they are doing their private practice na mara nyingi wanajitafutia kazi zao za ziada. The second reason why the KNUT bosses refused is because they know very well that the teacher salary is so much committed. The pay slip is committed. And most teachers, in fact, don't get anything. Just like many civil servants, kile ambacho wamefanya, wanatumia pesa hizi kulipa madeni. They have taken huge loans, and there's no way they could have accepted because they know what awaited them. Because there's nothing to deduct, by the way. And again, I think KNUT is also aware about the medical scheme for the teachers, which is raided by controversy. And this medical scheme, it is said that the hospitals that the teachers are always referred to have maybe associated with some leaders in Kenya Kwanza. Ukweli usemwe, kitu yao ambayo inaitwa Minet, something like that. And AON, I don't know whether it's one the same thing, Minet and AON. Kwamba hizi ni kampuni za bima ambazo zingine zina uhusiano wa karibu sana na viongozi wa kitaifa. And then especially the hospitals that those facilities that are used by the teachers, they are said to be owned by politicians, very, very powerful, and they have to continue making money. Again, there's also the issue of teacher SACCO, what do they call them? What do they call them? KENYAN, Mwalimu SACCO, and others. There are several SACCOs that finance teachers, and they have very good loans, friendly loans, and they have very good, very attractive interest, lower than the banks, and it would convince, it would take muda mrefu to convince the teachers that SACCOs cannot actually help them. Unapoangalia, it is these SACCOs that have made teachers already construct their homes. Kwa hivyo walimu tayari wana nyumba zao, na kama wana nyumba zao haoni haja zozote. I'm told that Mwalimu Sacco is constructing houses at Kisaju in Nairobi. And this is very, very good for the members, and members bought the idea, and even those who have not constructed the houses, they have bought plots and they are in the process of building houses. And I don't see the teachers supporting this finance bill 2023. Again, what we know is that when the government refused to increase the teacher salary, when we are looking at the teacher salaries and civil servant salaries, we realize that most salaries, I think for the last, is it 3 or 4 years, that the government freezed the salaries. So if the government freezes the salaries, kwa nini sasa ije sasa inasemea kwa bahati walimu waanze kulipa? And then teachers are not people to push vile si watu wa kupush haraka haraka hivi. Ni watu ambao they ask hard questions and they discuss issues. It is not like something like the civil servants. You know, the civil servants wakati ambapo wanaambiwa wafanye jabu, hawana jabu la kuuliza. And sasa ndio unaona, for instance, there's nothing that Atwoli is feeling, because I know one of the other reason why the KUPPET and KNUT refused to agree to support the 2023 finance bill is because of the backlash that will come from the teachers. Wakidhubutu, kusema ukweli, wakidhubutu, they will be removed from office. Teachers, by the way, they don't joke. Especially primary school teachers. They don't joke when it comes to the issues. And again, these bosses, KNUT bosses and KUPPET bosses, there is also the union dues that they get a lot. They get a lot of money. A lot of money from teachers. So, hawa watu tayari wana pesa. Na sasa unajua sasa, if they go against the teachers' wishes, kile ambacho tunajua ni kwamba wanaweza kuondolewa ofisini haraka sana. And maybe because it is believed that most of the people who are supporting the 2023 finance bill, especially those who have a stand, maybe some of them, it is said that they are given envelopes, they are given brown envelopes. Maybe the envelope did not contain much, it did not convince them, because now giving KNUT boss Kenya shilling 100,000 ni kitu kidogo sana, and KUPPET, because what they get every month from the teachers service commission through union dues is a lot of money, and I believe they get millions and millions of money. Now, even their salaries, I believe, is huge. Like now, the KNUT boss could be getting more than $1 million. In fact, could be getting more than a cabinet secretary. And now it is now very, very difficult for the president to convince somebody who is getting a lot of money. And I believe that there is also the issue of hostilities in staff rooms. Kwamba if for instance zile bwalo kwa maana ya staff room, kuna siasa nyingi sana ambazo zinatokea pale, siasa za mishahara, siasa za nini za kazini, kwamba in case hao watu wage wasaliti, nafikiri staff room hakukikalika. I tell you the truth, hakukikalika. And I know what I'm talking about, because I've seen teachers saying that they are going to oppose this bill. And again, you remember, I think the teachers in Mombasa walikuwa tayari wamejipaga kwamba wageenda maandamano if the government was to go ahead with this 2023 finance bill. And even in Nairobi, by the way. So I believe the president is getting information from the NIS that the teachers are not comfortable with this, and that is why he was calling them. That is why he was calling them. And the other reason why I believe he was calling them is because, you see, teachers are opinion shapers in their counties, in their respective areas. Ni watu ambao wana maoni yao yanachukuliwa, yanapewa kipaumbele. And that is why you see in the communities, most of the groups are led by teachers, especially in the rural areas. Now, most of the people will listen and would want to hear what the teachers would say about a certain issue. That is why you find even the burial committees, the welfare committees, utapata kwamba ni walimu ambao wanaongoza pale, kwa sababu hao ni watu ambao wameelewa, ni watu ambao wamelevuka, ni watu ambao wamesoma. And again, they also command respect. And when the people hear that teachers are paying, I believe others would follow suit. When the people hear that teachers have agreed to pay the 2023 finance bill, that house tax of, I think, 3%, I believe that many people would not oppose it, would agree, kwa sababu sasa mwalimu, unajua mwalimu wa kila kitu ni mwalimu ambaye anaonyesha mambo ya kisiasa, mambo ya sijui nini kijamii. And also it is also very very important because in the villages what you find is that pesa za walimu zinatumika sana, money flows from teachers pockets, because when the teachers go on strike, one thing that you have noted in the rural areas ni kwamba the cash flow in the villages inakuwa very low, kwa sababu hamna pesa nyingi ambazo ziko pale, ni kwa sababu walimu hatumii pesa. Lakini sasa unapata hapa watu wana ng'ombe wengi, wanafuga ng'ombe wengi, kuku wengi, maziwa mengi ndio wanauza, na vile vile hata zile nyumba za kukodisha hapa na pale, mara nyingi unapoenda katika sehemu za vijijini unapata ni za walimu. Kwa hivyo William Samoei Ruto needs to work hard at convince this group of people, kwa sababu what they have done, they have stood with the teachers, they have stood with the electorate, they have stood with the citizens, kwa sababu ukweli usemwe ni kwamba wananchi hawataki kusikia this financial bill. And I think the civil servant need to call Francis Otwoli to order, kwa sababu if you ask me, the most civil servants are not with him. He is after his stomach. Sometimes it comes when the national interests are more important than the individual interests. So the KNUT and KUPPET bosses wanahitaji hongera, heko kwa vile ambavyo wamesimama na walimu ambao wanawakilisha, na I think William Samoei Ruto need now to know that this bill is getting total rejection from the electorate. That is my take. I remain your story. Kindly remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed, and may you have a blessed day. Bye bye.